a professor, a mentor for the young minds, and also athletic director and head athletic trainer for San Diego Christian College. Tonight we celebrate the Far West Athletic Trainers Association Hall of Fame inductee, one of District 8's best, Carolyn Peters.
In high school, I didn't have access to an athletic trainer, so I didn't really know what athletic training was. I had access to a physical therapist, so I thought maybe that would be the route I wanted to go. Met a student in my anatomy class who was an observation student. Back then, you could sign up for 10 hours a week and come in and observe the current interns. But we had a change in head athletic trainers. Bob Moore took a sabbatical. A new head athletic trainer came in. And all of a sudden, I am in the program full go. We were working 30, 40 hours. Internships, we had to do 1,800 hours in a couple years. I was here for 3 years because I started as a sophomore and was doing that as I was competing as an athlete. Finished, graduated early, was still competing, went to grad school, decided to work in the weight room for strength and conditioning while I was getting my master's. And then my first position opened up at San Diego State. So I got both degrees at San Diego State. I was a student athlete at San Diego State. I worked at San Diego State. I spent 21 years here as an athletic trainer before having the opportunity to go to San Diego Christian College. And I've been there for 4 years and just was recently named athletic director. Influential mentors would be, first and foremost, Bob Moore, David Reeder, Carolyn Greer, Susan Lolliker, Linda Buttles. These were all men and women who set the path here at San Diego State, really setting a precedence for what a professional is and making sure that we never stopped learning, that we continued to look outside the box, that we didn't rely on machines, that we used our brain and our hands, that we could make anything happen and anything better. The women who came before me in this program really gave me an example that life balance is possible and that, going through a couple of decades of dealing with primarily men in the profession and in the coaching staffs, they were consummate professionals. And so they were great role models.
I am thoroughly honored to participate in the induction of Carolyn Peters into the Far West Athletic Trainers Association Hall of Fame. I've been associated with her since she was actually an undergrad at San Diego State University, and just watching her and her career path and all the things she has done for San Diego State, for athletic training, and for our district and our national offices. It's just amazing to me that she has endless energy and positive approach to all of these things. And what's really good is she's not just done all these things, but she's made an impact with everything, and it's always a positive impact. Throughout the years, Carolyn has been a consummate professional. She's stayed active in the association, which I mentioned before, but also she keeps on the leading edge of education. She participates in the education of our athletic training students at San Diego State University and has been a contributor all along the way. And when I think of the number of lives she's touched and made an impact on that have gone through the program, it's just amazing to me that she's touched so many lives.
My advice to recently graduated students or students that are up and coming is to continue to diversify their education. We've come a long way with evidence-based practice and research that supports things that we already do as gold standard, but we need to keep going. We need to continue to prove that athletic training is a scientific-based healthcare profession, and the more the students understand that and appreciate that and are humbled by the things that they don't know, that they need to keep looking, will make our profession that much better.